Greetings and salutations.
What summons me from my ethereal wanderings?
Not me.
Muzar. What kind of beast is this?
I mean, if you look at my helmet, yeah, it's safe to assume that I'm a beast. Human can maybe, you know the word Paxel Tech?
Paxel Tech. I can share my wanderings with you. But first, I seek the knowing, the truth of nature held within your ark.
Uh-huh.
You want to answer? So I will ask.
I
Answer
want to
these
answer?
questions true, sweet beast, so that your ark may be known and your eye may open. And do choose wisely. Answer from your heart.
So what, this is going to be a quiz or something? Trivia? I can do some trivia. Let's hope it's anime trivia. Yep. Let's try this out.
It has been prophesied that your son would someday bring about a great calamity.
Uh-huh.
Because of this prophecy, a warlord tried to kill him when he was just an infant. Now that your son is grown, he believes the prophecy to be true. He courageously plans to give himself up to the warlord to save the world from the foretold calamity. Do you allow your son to sacrifice himself? Or stop him in order to save his life?
Nah, I'm just going to save my son. I don't believe in prophecies and he shouldn't either. I should have raised him properly. Save my son from himself.
I see.
A powerful god conscripts you into their service and offers you a choice.
Uh-huh.
You may rule the underworld and never return
Turn
to the living. Or you may serve at the god's pleasure in the mortal realm. Serve above or rule below. What say you?
On God's pleasure.
Peace?
I mean, honestly, I don't know which one I would choose. So serving the underworld, is it going to be any better than serving the living? Because okay, that's a tough question. I mean, I don't have any love for human beings, so there's that. I can just be ruler of the underworld. I can just be like Hades. I mean, that could be a cool job. Maybe I could be like Yamadharmaraj. Rule below, serve above. Should I serve a god? Is that a good idea? I'll be losing my agency if I serve under a god. I don't want to lose my autonomy or agency, so yeah, rule below.
Fascinating.
You are the ruler of your people, but a small group of rebels has taken arms against you.
Okay.
You could seek out a mutual solution, but doing so prolongs the conflict and may bear no fruit at all. Or you could wipe them out and end the conflict immediately.
When I
Do you
could.
treat with the rebels? Or do you preserve the peace?
I don't prefer bloodshed because if it can be, if I can find a solution with peace talks and stuff, then yeah, I prefer doing that instead of just annihilating them because everyone deserves to live. And if that doesn't work and I die, well, I die. That's it. It is what it is. I don't care at that point. I did my best. And yeah, I couldn't live to see the end of the day if the rebels killed me after that point. So yeah, speak with them and hear them out.
Fascinating.
Imagine you are the immortal empress,
But the secret of your immortality
and the immortality of all who pledge fealty to you.
is
He's
gone.
gone.
The Thane is dead, and soon, all who are immortal will become mortal again. If you reveal this, you risk the loss of all your power. Do you tell your people the truth, or do you try to find another way?
My followers deserve the truth. I mean, mortality seems like a really bad idea. So yeah, and I don't like immortality. It's just painful living, you know, living all the time, looking at the world turning into a shit, looking at your loved ones dying in front of you. Yeah, nah, I prefer mortality. And you'll get bored at some point of time.
Your son is tied to the track of a minecart and will surely die unless you pull a switch to save him.
Okay.
However, he pleads with you not to pull the switch, for his daughter, your granddaughter, is tied to the other track.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you save your son or your granddaughter?
Okay, that's a really tough one. You're loading, you're still here, you're still listening? Okay, that is a tough question. But my son did plead to save his grandfather. I do want to honor his wishes, but it could be a heartbreak for me. But I do want to save my granddaughter. I mean, if I have to choose. Yeah, I mean, my son accepted death at that point of time and he wants to save his granddaughter. And if I save my son, he's going to regret that. He's going to be angry at me and he's not going to forgive me forever. Yeah, at that point, I'm just going to save my granddaughter.
Oh, what fun this is.
You have chosen your path, sweet beast. Your heart is true. May the power of the doe's eye free you from your incarnate shackles.
Uh-huh.